Hiya and welcome to this week's Scopes. So we're beginning this week on the 16th of July. 15th of July, the moon started its passing through the constellation of Aquarius. So as I said last week, you and others may be focused on helping each other, giving and receiving support. Empathy can be increased even if it's in a logical and non-emotional way. In general, you and others may be more willing to put each other's needs first before your own, looking for new ways to solve old problems, innovative in your thinking, and just wanting to socialise, joining new groups, meeting original centric people, or being that person for others. Some unusual hookups or romantic suggestions can also happen. So yeah, I just jumped into the moon phases there. It's Samanias who orders people that listen. The second moon phase of this week is when the moon moves into the constellation of Pisces. This begins on the 18th of July at 2:04 a.m. to the 20th of July at 8:20 a.m. So when the moon is travelling through Pisces, this can make you and others feel more deeply. You and others can become more disorganized and secretive and sensitive at this time, which can be good for emotional conversations, deepening those bonds you have with others, or bad as you may lose your temper over the slightest thing that can cause conflicts, taking things personally rather than looking at them logically, objectively. All in all, this can be a highly intuitive and compassionate time, or a self-destructive one where you and others escape into intoxicating substances or relationships to numb yourself to reality. You and other people may manipulate each other's vulnerability right now, so watch out for people who try and control or use you or take advantage of your low mood. You can be highly unstable and conflicted, which may make you indecisive, leaving you and others feeling as though you're being pulled in many directions. Try and do anything you can to release the tension, like journaling, meditation, spending time alone, being honest with others about your emotions can help you feel less burdened. All forms of creative and healing work can be rewarded, and there's beneficial use of this energy when the moon's in Pisces, doing that higher learning, higher thinking, deep healing and bonding, and staying away from addictive substances, which is the negative use of Pisces energy, can make you want to be in toxic relationships and take too much drugs and alcohol and stuff, so watch out for that. So yeah, on the 20th of July at 8:20 a.m. to the 22nd of July at 6:31 p.m, the moon is passing through the constellation of Aries. So when the moon is in Aries, it's a good time to express your feelings directly, but watch out for being too forceful, as this may cause conflict in relationships. It's good energy to get things done, especially the things you've been putting off, overcoming obstacles, which life will always throw our way. But if you keep focused and keep on going, you'll get some good results in the long run. In the realms of romance, if you've been waiting to tell someone you like them, or have a conversation with your partner or anyone that you've been putting off, now is a good time to do it. But read the room, don't say things when it's going to cause an argument, because this is Aries energy, but a good blowout is always good as well. So yeah, when the moon's in Aries, you and others will want more freedom and dislike distractions, but there can also be an increase in self-centered ego behaviour and impulsive behaviour. But gut instincts can be really strong and really on point at this time, so follow them, but also double check the facts. If you've got any doubts about following them, do your research or whatever it is. Don't jump to assumptions. If you've got questions, try and ask in a polite way and not a fiery way to reduce the chance of conflict. On the 22nd of July, getting my dates all muddled up. Yeah, the moon enters the constellation of Taurus from 6:31 p.m. until the 25th of July at 7:02 a.m. So the focus will be more on feeling financially and materially secure. You may seek out consistency and express more loyal behaviours during this transit, not liking unstableness. So this can cause conflicts, especially if someone's being unsure about your affections or business contract or anything like that. You want things to be a bit more stable and set in stone. Negatively, you and others can focus on possessions and money, and this can also add to the tension. Emotional coldness can also make you treat yourself or others in cruel ways, so try and be gentle. Overeating, over drinking, overdoing drugs and doing things to excess in general can cause moodiness. Make sure you don't let money get in the way of authentic connections with other human beings, or you may regret this at a later date. This is good energy to perfect your routine, so exercise, beauty, regime, improve your productivity at work, and just get solid and do some real hard sort of like work or thinking. When the moon is travelling through Taurus, it's a good time to plant crops, as the end result, if you look after them, will be more abundant. Taking time to embed roots and give them the best conditions for optimum growth. Transplanting plants and moving them from one pot or condition to the next is also beneficial. All leafy crop planting and transplanting are favoured under the Taurus moon. So that's the moons for this week.